We're here this morning at Matthews Family Farm. Owner Kevin Matthews. Kevin is here the end of January. What type of activities do you guys have going on now on your farm here? Because we're about 65, 70 days away from planting.
Don't remind me, Phillip. It's getting close. We're actually finishing up. We're trying to get the combines. The problems we had with them, we like to go through them while it's fresh on our mind. And then next month in February, we'll put the planters in the shop. That way when we finish them, we can water test them and get them ready to go right out to the field like we're about things freezing in them because they're winterized right now. Putting brakes on the upper bottoms, tires on tractor and trailers, trying to get all that, get grain hauled. We normally store all our grain after the first of the year, so we got a lot of grain to move. So it's a very busy time. Then we'll start at the end of February, typically the first week of March to the middle of March, we like to start treating our seed. We've got a lot of our seed corn already in, and then our beans will start coming in. We can't hold it so much in our warehouse. So we'll start treating our seed, getting it ready for planting. We'll start with our corn, and then we start planting corn and beans at the same time. So we'll get some corn treated up and get it ready, and then we'll start treating our soybeans.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the treating of the corn seed, and then we may get into treating of the soybean seed. But kind of tell us a little bit about your experience of working with Invigor here on your farm, and kind of what your experience has been with the technology and the benefits that it might have brought to you.
Well, Phillip, I guess, I really think about it. I'm pretty blessed. I've known you we're going on nearly 20 years now that we've got to work together. And so we've been using Invigor since before you labeled it, actually.
Yeah.
And we got to try it. We got several different formulations that we've used to make it easier, because when we use it, we tell you we like this or we don't like that.
Right.
And so we've kind of honed it in and made it a good product. And it's one that it's just wall to wall. We take it out on the farm and we will plant a few acres and test plots. And if the product does well, we'll expand it. And now it's just part of our program. And it's easy to use, but one thing we do when we do our test plots is we've got a commercial treater here behind us, and we'll show you guys how we do that. But the commercial treater, we do box-to-box treatments. But then to really know how this product performs on your farm, I like to use our cement mixer we have back here, and we just do a bag treatment. That way we know we got exactly what Phillip Davis says should go on this unit of seed, whether it's 4 ounces, 8 ounces, or whatever the label says.
Right.
Label's law, so we got to attend to label. So that's kind of where we're at on that.
Okay, when you start treating a ProBox, Kevin, from start to finish with your commercial treater here, how much time do you have invested in treating that ProBox?
Well, our biggest time is our prep, getting ready, and then cleaning up afterwards. The actual process to treat that 40 or 50 unit ProBox, depending on the size of the seed that's in it, we have probably anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes per box. And we can speed that up and we can slow it down. I prefer slower because it's gentler on the seed. You don't hurt that pericap as bad, and it just keeps the seed a lot safer. And it gets a good coating. And the Invigor now that we're using, the coating, I mean, it just coats the seed so well. It doesn't stick and clump together. Typically you don't want to get more than 16 ounces per hundredweight of corn when you're treating. That might not mean much to a lot of people, but you treat by unit and per hundredweight. Right. And but on our commercial side, we want to watch how much total volume we get on there. And so it works really good like that. And so it works out, and we do really, it's a quick process. You just want to keep everything clean. You want to make sure you don't have any contaminants in there, and make sure your belts and everything stay clean so you don't get anything left from other seed treatments that might block a central commodity system on the planter. But it works really well.
Well, good.